Welcome back to our Dyson Sphere program. Let's play, everybody. We're on episode 28. I am Sinister. This is In for the Win. And in the background, you can see our Dyson Sphere actually being produced. So, I did a little more research and I was missing out on one of the buttons over here. So they have this feature called Shell. So what I've done is I've unlocked 2 more degrees of angle. So I was allowed to build a lot higher. And then I kind of just did this up and down pattern all the way around. So there's a space at the top. And so it started to produce, and then I realized that when I went over here, if we pause the game and we hover over it, see it wants to fill in the 4 nodes that are totally connected. So basically, I'm going to just do this funky little pattern here. I have no idea about efficiency. I have no idea how it works with the swarm. As far as I understand, it's going to use solar sails. So I don't know if it's going to stop pumping solar sails out to the swarm, or if it's going to take solar sails directly from the swarm. But I had like 13 or 15,000 not long ago, and I was getting way more megawatts. So I had this thinking feeling that maybe they're switching over. But anyways, we're gonna use that shell feature, and I think that's what's really gonna get us to start generating. So I'm gonna have to do some research later on and figure out exactly how all this stuff works. But for now, our swarm is gonna do its thing. Hopefully, I think right now we have plenty of power. Yeah, with not everything producing, we're okay. So let's go back to our tech tree, and we're at the point now where we're in that home stretch for actually completing the game. So I've unlocked the Dirac inversion mechanism, which that's going to allow us to use our Graviton lens in the ray receivers to produce photons. The photons then we turn into hydrogen and antimatter. Now you can go and you can utilize that in the form of a new, even more powerful energy, and in turn even farther into artificial stars, which are like great for branching out on a new world. It's 72 megawatts, just like boom. That's insane. So I'm not going to focus on that right now, though. What I am going to focus on is the universe matrix. So this is going to take the 40 per one of each of the cubes we produced before. 40 per minute is what I was doing, and then we're also going to need an antimatter to go with that. So my plan is to see, like, this doesn't get sun all the time. I don't know how that's going to affect things. We're not going to stress too much about it, though. But what we are going to need to do is we're going to need to take these Graviton lens. Like, I mean, I'm sure I could use more, but I'm not going to... Yeah, see, right now, it doesn't look like it's getting any power here, so I won't do any converting. But again, this comes into how angles work and line of sight, and so right now I think I'm just having a bad go. But anyways, so what we're going to do is, as you can see, because I've unlocked the Photon Generation option is now available. So this guy probably isn't a great example. None of these are. Oh, I picked a really good time to do this because I don't have any power. And these are all going to be losing, aren't they? Bummer. I mean, I don't know enough about it if I want all of them to be Photon Generation either. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to set it up like these are getting energy, and they're not getting energy right now, which kind of sucks. Well, maybe... yeah, it's nothing. See, this is where the advanced mechanics get trippy. Like, I'm orbiting a gas giant, and so... oh, look at, see, this one's starting to get energy again. Okay, we can do this. So I've got my Graviton lens here, ready to go, right? So I was hoping that you could just like feed them all through, but that's not how it works. So if we set this feeding out the Graviton lens, like it did, and we send it into there, the output, see, it's working. So it says it's going to consume 0.25 a minute, not a lot. So if I do 4 of those, it'll consume 1 graviton lens a minute. So I'm going to do 8. We're going for 2 graviton lens a minute to produce these photons. So what'll happen is the photons are going to come right out there. So that's what's going to allow us to produce our antimatter. So I've got it going into here as a storage for now. So what I've gone and done is I'm going to take, I'm going to use the ratio I found online. So I'm going to need 40 photon a minute to produce 40 anton or antimatter. And so the rate I was told, or it's telling me, is 8 of these. I mean, I'm sure they need continuous power to actually function like that, but 8 of those would produce enough photon. But hey, I'm not about pure efficiency. So anyways, we're going to continue this line along here. We're going to feed each of these in, and this one here, get rid of a bit. This one will go, let's go like this. Too close. It's nice having the free flow belt a little bit. Okay, so that's going in there. So you use that free flow belt. I like it to follow the grid for the most part, but for here, so nice. So follow the grid, switch it up, and then this one we should be able to, no, we'll just do it the nice way again. Okay, so there's all of our photon being fed, and so now we gotta switch them all over to photon generation. So we want all of these to be producing photons, and so they're all gonna consume graviton lens. So now that that's going, we just need to output them all. So output, 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 output. So as we've seen, I don't get sun all the time. That's me being a noob and not knowing exactly how to position everything, but that's okay, because right now we've got our critical photons being produced, going into storage. Great. So then we need to actually do something with them. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this handy dandy storage transfer station, and look where we are. We're not too far from all our other matrix cubes and all that fun stuff. So if I go there, and let's just cut this right across. Let's keep it, try and keep it clean. So this is gonna come in here, and now what am I gonna do? So I think what's going to happen is I am going to feed this line, I believe, right into this guy. So in my mind, what's going to happen is we're no longer going to be researching at this lab anymore. This lab is going to become our light science. So if we go, well, I still want it to research for now. So let's go. Actually, yeah, I think I have to have it doing that, don't I? Until I complete everything. Like, because once we get here, then we need the white, but all these other ones still need the green. So I might have to be careful about this. Maybe we'll, well, okay, so I still gotta do one step here. I'm jumping too far ahead. So what we need to actually do is set up this. So, get over here, you guys. Building way over there. Alright, let's get her over with. Let's get her over with. I'll come help. There we go. Ooh, man, that looks awesome. They're like glowing. Okay, so we're gonna take our particle particle collider, and now we want to do this. So we're gonna input our, actually let's go like this. And we're gonna, I'll just use the fast one. Doesn't matter. So we're going to input there, and then what we're going to do is we'll be a little sneaky snake. Do. Let's go like this. Let's go too high. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go like this. Boom. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take the hydrogen that we don't really want, and that's going to go there. And then we're going to take our antimatter, and we'll put it here. I think that should be enough space. And we'll output our antimatter there. Let's power that bad boy up. And let's see our photons getting turned into antimatter. Okay, so let's go and let's just drop it in a chest for now. We'll do our little buffer thing. One in, one out. Of course we need power. Oy vey. Is everybody happy now? Everybody got power? Okay. So antimatter's coming out. Hydrogen is going into the buffer that's feeding some other stuff over there. We're producing oh, I lost power there. Gorsh. Can't catch a break. Alright, whatever. So green's producing, yellow's producing, red's producing, blue's producing, purple's producing, antimatter's producing. So technically, we could take them all and we could turn them into the the universe matrix. But I'm not quite there yet. We're not going to do that just yet. But I think we're pretty well set up. So while I have this going, I mean, I feel like the big trick is I want to unlock all of this stuff, really, before I switch to white. But then on the same note, I could just go somewhere else in the universe and start a whole new science facility and unlock all this stuff way faster than at that rate of 40 per minute. But on another note, I am buffering. So all of these will be, I think I'm gonna let this one definitely finish here, and maybe we'll just maybe we'll just call it an episode here. I mean, we'll go take a look. These are getting their energy for now. Dyson sphere set. I get wants 2 total shows the current total requested power and total power generation. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. They still want 2.7. Oh man, I wonder if it's because of the photon generation. If that changes how it works. Because, oh my god, they still want 2.21 gigawatts. See, there is a lot of, whoa. See, what are all these? Are all those all my? It looks beautiful, but what is it? Is it parts of the sail? Let's go take a closer look and see what's happening over here. Like, I feel like go here. Yeah, I feel like all of these sails are going into use into the actual Dyson sphere now. So all of these, so am I losing? How much power am I losing? I'm still at a, yeah, this number's going down and this number is going up. So in the end, hopefully I have a lot more power. Man, that's so beautiful looking. Oh yeah, so these blue ones look like they're the solar sails going in. Okay, you know what? Since we went and checked this out, we'll go finish off our build. I'm thinking I can probably just build, sweet, yeah. These are all those blue ones are solar sails going in to become part of the actual shell. Man, So beautiful. Look at that. I want to go do this around a black hole or something. Alright, let's go home. See, this is one of those pain in the butts because my planet's right behind the tower right now. But I was partially waiting for the research to be done because now I can actually stack. We're going to need 10 research facilities producing the universe matrix. Whoa, 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 bro. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy smoly, gravity is weird. Oh my god. Okay, let's just slow it down here. There we go. Jeez Louise. Okay, so still launching rockets. Do I still have plenty of these? And oh yeah, I could probably step it up and start launching another one, but I'm just gonna wait for now. Okay, so how's our power? Yeah, I'm still pretty confused about this. So 25, 29. So these are producing lots of power. Holy smoly. I think that's to do with photon generation. Am I out of power? Oh my god. Or is that just because it's not connected? I think it's because it's not connected. Yeah. There we go. That was my bad. I was like, what? Yeah, so the power is fluctuating up and down. I've got some backup storage, but hey, I think I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna let the sphere do its thing. What we are gonna do really quick though is just show you potentially what we're gonna do. So I don't have enough, but what we're gonna do is we have all of these feeding in. So what we're gonna do is this last one here. Of course, that's right in the way. This one here is going to feed in, and then we will turn these, and I will make. What do I need? 2, 4, 6, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 of those there, and then so. I probably need, actually, 4 more to actually do the researching. Okay, but that's it for this episode. So we went through photon generation, antimatter, we talked about the Dyson sphere and the shells. So yeah, I mean, I feel like my swarm is going to be kind of gone now, because I think all of the shells are now going to go to the sphere. Maybe the swarm will come back once the sphere is done. But again, these are mechanics I'm not totally sure of yet. So yeah, I think that was a good episode. I hope that helped you out on your journey. And yeah, make sure to leave a comment if there's any questions you have. Make sure to check them every day. And yeah, leave a like or hit that like or subscribe if you want to see what else is coming in the future. All right, everybody, have a good one. Sinister's out.